heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Fedor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, finally, we may get some clarity tonight as to who is the greatest mixed martial arts heavyweight of all time. Most people believe it's a two-headed race, Fedor Emelianenko and Stipe Miocic, and they were underway.
This one's for it all. You have the greatest heavyweight that didn't fight inside the UFC. You have the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time. This one means more than just about any of the other ones we can put together. This is a massive fight for the heavyweight division, massive fight for the history of the heavyweight division.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
it's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two. High volume on both sides, and both of these guys are giving it as good as they're taking it.
Attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still have a talk out over his head. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Back to his feet. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to.
He has not been able to deceive him. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Well, he's landed.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he got him hurt very badly. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Got an angle here. He's trying to change the position. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
What, guys? Come on.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
John, you know I'm the top.
Emelianenko gets back up again. Nicely done. Stipe's chin is held up pretty well, all things considered here.
You heard him bad.
Massive left hand. Miocic has got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
All right, here we go with round 2. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. The right hand just misses. Not there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, nice jab by Miocic. Circling to his right. Well, you see him land the jab there. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Lands the overhand punch to the head. All right, so nicely done. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. Effective strike there from the clinch by Emelianenko. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook.
It's very bad. Oh!
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Miocic goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell, so back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing still and tough, you're tough.
Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now drops inside that crow's guard, DC. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm. I don't know.
He's starting to extend the elbow. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
Inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, big shots here.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it. He's out. What's the mission defense on display?
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try. Oh, Kimura attack. Yup. He's got it in.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want...
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him this moment.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Fedor!
All right, so we did need the judges' scorecards, but overall, a pretty dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter you fought.
Very dominant, but I also tip my hat to the boxer because he was limited, but he was able to survive. But it's all about the well-rounded